Well, good morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. And the weather scenario is evolving as expected. I've looked at all the data, no big surprises. And the one thing I had to warn you about, I'm part meteorologist, but I'm actually part psychologist and reader of people like you. And I already saw the comment, where's the foot of snow? Remember, this was always by noon on Friday. We don't wear watches anymore, but it's Wednesday morning. So my point is the lake effect snow situation is jumbled right now, and it gets going, really, I feel, this evening, and it's a tonight, tomorrow type snow, and then breaks down. Let's get on into it, and it just depends on where you're at. One thing I will say, an exception on this, is that it does look like an I-94, a long I-94 band of snow will develop, a significant, meaningful one, and so Ann Arbor area, you'll probably get a few inches of snow out of this by the time we get into tomorrow and tomorrow night and Friday morning. Typically the lake effect doesn't really accumulate a lot in the Ann Arbor area, just spotty stuff. So here we go. Good morning, Pamela Todorov. Good morning, Denise Langworthy and Rena Coble from Howell. Good morning to you, Frank Sanchez. Thanks for watching, and good morning. So, again, there's been a band of snow in Grand Rapids. That's shifting north. It's diminishing. There's been a little snow in the northeast corner. There's been snow along the Manistee County shoreline. By the way, Manistee, kind of a lot, oftentimes doesn't get all of the snow based on the way it's situated, but this time it's going to get a lot of snow. All right, so that's current radar. Let's get into what I like to call weather fantasy land. That is the modeling, and it does very well. In fact, yesterday, remember, I was showing you this little C-shaped area of snow, Manistee, Benzie, Mason County, that's Ludington. And there it is. And so let's go through the day. Let's go to noon. Ann Arbor, Detroit, Saginaw, Bay City, Flint, the Thumb, Lansing, Jackson, you're fine. Period, a little snow here and there. Grand Rapids, you're fine. Those roads can be kind of snowy. Traverse City area, Leelanau County, down through Manistee, Cadillac, periods of snow showers, and the western UP, the snow. And remember, the cold air starts to get its act together this evening. So this is 7 o'clock. This evening, starting to get its act together with bursts of snow. Really, it's a overnight type thing. And now we're at midnight. There you start to see the telltale signs of the lake effect, where you see the bands and it kind of becomes more widespread on the west side of the state. Matthew Myers, good morning. What are some snow totals for Allegan for Saturday? Looking to go hit the snow trails possibly. Allegan's going to be probably, a 6 to 12 incher total by the time it's done midday Friday. So here we go to Thursday morning, important time period, 8 a.m. Doesn't look real ominous, but heavy lake effect around the Grand Traverse region, across I-75, the UP. I do believe, some fairly decent lake effect from South Haven to Kalamazoo to Jackson. That's your I-94 band developing. And then we go into Thursday afternoon, and it continues, starts to drift over toward Ann Arbor. So again, Saginaw, Bay City, Flint, Detroit, Monroe, not much really. Grand Rapids, 3 to 5 inches, I would say, the Grand Rapids area. And here it is. This is the total snowfall off of that same model. Notice as we go to 5 o'clock this afternoon, Manistee County to Cadillac, starting to build up around the Kalamazoo area, but really pretty light snow today. Excuse me. Not much. Overnight tonight, and by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., Kalamazoo, you might have 3 to 6 inches. That band could extend over toward Ann Arbor with an inch or 2 inches. Grand Rapids, 2 to 4. Manistee County toward Cadillac, 6 to 12. Hey, Margaret Winnie from Benzonia, good morning to you. And North Branch, good morning. Janet S. Tony McGurr, good morning. UP, clobbered with snow. We'll take this out. Let me hit refresh for you here to get a total. This is the run of the model that I like that goes out 48 hours. So that'll give us out to Friday morning, and it's pretty much everything. And there you have it. Areas of 6 to 10 inches, southwest lower, Manistee, Wexford County, Leelanau County, clobbered, maybe not so much southeast of Traverse City, clobbered up through Mansalona, the ski resorts, all good for the winter scenario scene. Not good for the traveling. And note, if you have to drive from Saginaw or Bay City southward, you're going to run through a snowy stretch on I-75 or US 23, and then you'll be out of it as you head south into Ohio. Temperatures are going to really take the plunge overnight tonight. This is 8 p.m. tonight, and the cold air is starting to come in. And by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, there you are. That's tomorrow morning. Whoo, boy. Let's hope we have the wood chopped for the fireplace, right? This is Thursday afternoon. Only in the teens. Libby Alexander, morning to you. Ronald Johnson, sunny Albuquerque. Is it sunny there? That's the one thing I think I would like about a New Mexico weather pattern is the sunshine. We love Michigan, me and my wife, but the gloom. Once the gloom locks in November, it's tough. It's tough on everybody. Jeff Holcomb checking in from North Carolina. Okay, temperatures today, 30s in the east, upper 20s, low 30s in the west. Tomorrow, ouch, like a cold January day in the teens. Friday, cold too, teens, low 20s. Saturday, rebound quickly to the 30s. Sunday, more of a rebound, upper 30s to near 40s. So if you have to travel, here's my advice to you. One of my buddies is actually heading north and moving northward toward the Interlaken, Grawn area. And he's like, Friday when the snow stops, how the road's going to be? Well, in the teens, the roads do not improve. The salt doesn't work real great. So my advice, anybody traveling, aside from the east side of the state, it's minimal bad roads. But by Sunday, everything has melted off of any road around Michigan. So the longer you can wait, the better off you'll be if you are nervous about road conditions. Some people have the big four-wheel drive and they don't care, and that's fine. But I advise the people that get nervous about this. And here's Sunday, near 40. Here's Monday, in the 40s. Here's Tuesday, well into the 40s, maybe to near 50. And then here's Wednesday, a touch cooler, and Thursday and Friday, we don't see any extreme cold blast, probably in through Christmas. And so now, let's start to look. Where does our life go when we already start talking about Christmas weather, right? Yikes. So let's look. We're in an active storm track, so you're going to see that we're going to have this storm. We're going to have one on Saturday, mostly a rainmaker. We're going to have one next Tuesday, a rainmaker. And then we might have one toward the end of next weekend, which could be making us sing, I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. And we'll have to keep an eye on that. So let's look at it in the big picture first, and then I'll go a little bit closer for you. Okay, so you know how tonight and tomorrow and Friday go. Here's the rain for most of us on Saturday night, Sunday morning. And then the next storm already on its heels on a warm track. The snow shield back in Minnesota, Wisconsin. We're on the warm side. That gets us to near 50. Quick little shot, 6 hours of scattered snow showers sometime Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, 1 or 2 inches. Not a big deal. Dry late next week. And then interesting, this next weekend, pretty far out to believe a model, but this is a good model. So we'll look at, that would be our hope for a white Christmas. That would be Saturday and Sunday. And let's just for fun, let's look at Christmas Day. There it is. And that's pretty mild, windy, and dry. But again, admittedly, that's quite far out. Here's a closer look again for you. There's your lake effect snow. There's your, do you want to travel on Friday? This is Friday afternoon, and the lake effect has stopped. So, you know, aside from the really snowy areas that got a heavy snow and it's really cold, your roads probably will improve dramatically Friday afternoon. Here's your Saturday night, Sunday rain. Here's your next Tuesday, right in the heart of the day, rain on the warm side of the storm. Alrighty? So, there you have it. Now what we plan here at MLive is just keep you updated. There will be, what I'm going to do is break down each area. So Southwest, Lower Michigan, Grand Rapids, how much should you get? Kalamazoo, you look like you're going to be in a band of heavy lake effect snow. So I'm going to call Kalamazoo a 4 to 8 inch snow. Now these bands, when they get to Kalamazoo, are kind of narrow. So 10 miles north, you might not get much. 10 miles south, you might not get much. And that band will come across I-94. So be careful on that. Not so much this morning, afternoon, early evening, but overnight tonight, and especially tomorrow night and Friday morning. That's the kind of band that bends up to I-94. People are zipping along, you know, they're not even thinking, their car hasn't told them that they should slow down, and then you're in a big pile up and stuck there for a long time. So be careful with that. There's your update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I will have Southwest lower, Southeast lower, Bay City, Saginaw. I'll break that down. Then I'm going to go toward the Northwest, if I have time, toward the Traverse City area. Hey, it's Winter Wonderland, active storm track. If it continues, when the cold air nudges southward, we got a lot of winter fun to go in January, much different than last winter. So take care, and I'll continue to keep you updated on mlive.com/weather. Take care.